I want to talk about the 9 things I hate about going to the movies. So, long story short, I went to the movies yesterday, and basically, some things that were happening, I was in there like, this happens every time. So, I just decided to make my first video on the 9 things I hate about going to the movies. Okay, so number one, prices. The prices of the ticket is like $10 already, and then you pay for the $10 depending on where you live. I think it's like $9 everywhere. I don't know, but you pay the $10 to go see the movie, right? You pay for the ticket, you come in, and then you see the food menu and you're like, hey, maybe I want some popcorn. So you look at the food menu, and like the popcorn is about $20. It's like $6 for a small popcorn, which is like this big. I can literally go to a carnival and buy that same popcorn for $2, and you're telling me it's $6 for a small popcorn? It's $5 for some candy, and it's $5 for a cup of soda, or I say pop, but I know some places say soda. Okay, number two, the long lines. Okay, I don't know if I'm the only one, but if you've ever been running late for a movie, right? And then you come in, you're like, okay, I could just hurry up and get my ticket. And then you look over and you're like, that line is like very long. Like the lines are so long, always long at the movie theater, especially when a new movie has come out and that movie is the one that you're trying to see. And yeah, so the long lines for the tickets, not only the long lines for the ticket, but also for the food. The lines for the food are so long. Like you'll be like, okay, I got like 2 minutes before the movie starts, and you know it's like about 15 minutes for previews. So you're like, okay, maybe I could go get some popcorn, and then you run and go get popcorn, and you're like running and get up in line, and you're like, this line is long, never mind, I'll just get something to eat afterwards because I'm not waiting in this line. Or you can get in the line and wait and then miss some of your movie. Number three, the food quantity. Like the food quantity. So basically, you'll spend like, I know the movie theater by my house, it's like $10 for 4 mozzarella sticks. For 4 mozzarella sticks, is it made with a special cheese? Is the popcorn made with a special butter that no other place in the country has? Why is it $10 for 4 mozzarella sticks? I don't know. And then they sell White Castles. Like, okay, I live in California, right? And they don't have not one White Castle's location. Movies, they sell White Castle burgers. You get 3 of them for it ranges between like $10 and $12 for 3. And you know, since they don't have a White Castle's here, I guess they don't really know that White Castle's burgers are really worth like 50 cents. I think that's a little bit too much for a White Castle. Number 4, when people talk during the movie, you're really into the movie, right? Or you're with someone, and the people in front of you are having a full-blown conversation as if they're not even in the movies. They're talking about what they did the day before, what they're gonna do after the movie. Like, why did you pay $9 to have a conversation in the movies? Number 5, people that get up all the time. Every 5 seconds they're like, I forgot some popcorn. Oh, yesterday I was watching The Perfect Diet. Everyone was so into it. I'm into it, my sister's into it. And this girl behind me got up at least 10 times during the movie. She got up to get popcorn. Not only was she getting up every 5 seconds, but it was for some stupid things, like getting up to go visit her friend who was seated farther away. You guys couldn't finish watching the movie or text each other, and be like, oh, hey girl, yeah, I haven't seen you in a minute. No, you had to get up and you had to go to her seat, and then she would come to your seat, and it's too much. Number 6, cell phones. Okay. I text sometimes in the movies. Sometimes I'll receive a call and I'll ignore it, or I'll like answer the phone and be like, hey, I'm in the movies, I'll call you back. Some people can't do that, okay? And I don't care if you text in the movies, okay? As long as your contrast on your phone is down and your phone is on vibrate, it's not gonna bother anybody. Nobody's gonna really care. But if you're at the movies and you're having a full conversation on your phone with your boyfriend or your mom or your best friend or your whoever, it distracts everybody in the movies. And everybody's gonna, somebody, of course, you know, I wouldn't tell, but somebody, and this happened to my family before, somebody called went to go get one of the people that worked in the movie theater to tell us to go outside and talk on the phone or text on the phone because it was so distracting from the movie. So please go stand outside. Yes, yeah, that's what the hallway's for. You go and you walk outside of the door, you know, outside the movies, right outside the door, and you can have the longest conversation of your life. But now, not the whole world will know what you're talking about, and we can all enjoy the movie and have a good time. Number 8, taking selfies with a flash. Now, I know some people go to the movies early and they take selfies and put it on Snapchat, like, oh, look, I'm at the movies. Oh, look, I'm here with my best friend, my BFF, my boyfriend. Okay, that's cool before the movie. But during the movie, I know, well, my sister does this sometimes, but sometimes people take pictures, like, of the movie screen saying, like, oh, went to go see Pitch Perfect, oh, went to go see Straight Outta Compton, went to go see The Perfect Guy. You know, that's okay, but you have to turn the flash off. And if you are taking selfies in the middle of the movie, why? Like, why did you have to bring your phone out at that moment while everyone's into the movie, like, watching, like, and you pull out your phone and you're taking a selfie with the flash on? So it's like gonna flash and everybody's gonna be looking like, what the? Yeah, I hate that. And last but not least, number 9. Okay, couples. I am single. Yes, I am single. And I've had boyfriends before, and I've been on dates to the movies before. But I watched the movie. Sometimes you do make out. Sometimes, okay, but some couples take PDA a little bit too far. This is the number 1 place where people do a little bit too much with the PDA. Like, it'll have you looking over and you're like, what are you doing? I remember I went to go see The Avengers, the second one, and this couple behind me was literally like, yeah, like, doing it. And not only that, I was sitting in front of them with my mom and my dad, and you heard moans and grunts, and I'm like, why are you doing this in a family theater? Like, you couldn't even sit at the top. You had to sit directly behind us, and it was not like right when the movie came out, it was like a little bit after, and they would just be doing too much. You're moaning or stroking over. Stop. Okay, we don't need to see what you do in the privacy of your bed. Okay, kissing, yeah, holding hands, yeah, it's great, but just calm that down a little bit, because not everybody wants to see that. Okay, and if somebody does enjoy seeing a couple making out in the hallway or in the movies, is things that I hate about going to movies. So if you actually agree with me, or you feel the same way, or maybe there's other things that bother you when you go to movies, you can comment down below. Yes, subscribe to my channel, like my videos, comment, tell me what you think of the videos or some ideas of other videos that I can make, because there are definitely more to come.